Welcome to Creatives Processing, the podcast where creatives reveal their process and process what it means to create. I'm Sarah Mulligan Williams, and I'm excited you're here because this show started from something I love doing, having those really engaging conversations with other creatives about how they actually work. You know the conversations I'm talking about? When you're not just asking someone what they made, but how they got there. The messy stuff in between, the moment they almost gave up. That middle of the night breakthrough, the process that looks chaotic from the outside, but makes perfect sense once you understand the thinking behind it. As a creative director, I work with all different types of creatives, designers, writers, photographers, videographers, you name it. And when I'm figuring out who to work with, I'm not just looking at their portfolio. I'm asking questions about their process, how they handle challenges, how they think through problems. Because I'm genuinely curious about how different creative minds tackle the same problem in different ways. These conversations always leave me feeling energized. They give me perspective, especially when I'm working solo from my studio. They remind me that there's no single right way to be creative. No single right way to design a logo, write a novel, or record a song. I was having all these conversations and thinking, these are too good to keep to ourselves. These are too valuable to keep to ourselves. So that's what this show is about. Working creatives, sharing their real processes, their challenges, their wins, and their not so wins. We'll explore what makes human creativity irreplaceable, especially in a world that's becoming more automated. And we're building a bridge between creative professionals and the clients who work with us. Because creative work gets misunderstood. People think it's as simple as choosing a font and a color, or snapping a quick photo, or throwing together a few words. But they don't know what they don't know. And I want to change that. And with AI tools everywhere, creative work can feel undervalued. That's not just bad for business, it messes with our sense of worth. But here's what I believe. The human part of creative work, the intuition, the emotional intelligence, the lived experience, that can't be replicated. I believe the journey matters just as much as where you end up. So here's what to expect from this podcast. With each guest I speak to, you'll get two types of episodes. First, the full conversations. These are the deep dives, usually around 2 hours, where my guests and I dig into their creative journey, their processes, their challenges, and their breakthroughs. These are perfect for when you want to settle in and really absorb somebody's story. Then there are the curated highlights. These are shorter episodes that pull out the most actionable insights, the advice that made me think everybody needs to hear this. Great for when you just need some quick inspiration. Same conversations, just different ways to engage with them. As I know, we all consume stuff differently depending on our mood and schedules. I'm coming at this from a unique spot. I'm a creative director who guides brands and teams, a graphic designer with hands-on experience, and a producer obsessed with the planning and organization that has to happen to make sure creatives have everything they need to do their best work. So whether you're a working creative looking for validation and new perspectives, or someone who works with creatives and wants to understand our processes better, or you're just getting started, this show is for you. Coming up, you'll hear from designers, writers, photographers, stylists, songwriters, artists, brewers, and other creative professionals. We'll talk about creative processes, how collaboration works, balancing art with making a living, and the professional challenges we all deal with but don't often talk about. My goal is simple: to create a space where we can be honest about the realities of professional creative work while also celebrating what makes it meaningful, where we can learn from each other without judgment, where we can process together what it means to create. So subscribe, share with your creative friends, and I hope these conversations leave you feeling as energized as they leave me. This is Creatives Processing, and I can't wait to share these stories with you.